Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, I'm pretty excited for this video, guys, because not only is this the first of the iconic knives that I've had on the channel, but this is one of two first knives that I have gotten through Blade Ops. And I recently Blade Ops reached out. We talked about sending knives out for review and establishing an affiliation with them. And I was like, you know what? Absolutely. So we've done that. It's very cool. They're sending knives for me to check out. I mean, it just gives me more opportunities to give more content to you guys. Do I have an affiliation with them? Yes, I do. Same thing as always, guys. You use those affiliate links. I will do everything I can to turn that right back around to give knives away on the channel because you know that's just what I do. You guys use them. You guys use those links. You deserve the opportunity to get something back for that. That's my opinion, but that's just the way I do things. So a couple of cool things. Thank you so much for Blade Ops for reaching out and establishing this relationship. It was really, really cool. I still have a hard time believing things like that just happen. You know what I mean? Because never, ever, ever thought this was where the channel would end up, just making videos about stuff I like to talk about. But thanks again to Blade Ops, and thank you very much for sending out this Eikonic Kasador. Now, the one thing I like about the Eikonic brand, and the reason why I've been wanting to get them on the channel, is because they partner with some really, really fantastic designers. Brian Nadeau, HEA, Ramon Chavez, and of course, this one, the Kasador, designed by Jonas Iglesias of JI Knives. So, very, very cool. I think it's awesome. Now, why do I think that's awesome? Well, those names I just listed are known with fairly higher-end knives, more expensive. This is an opportunity for someone that maybe, say, is a Chavez fan, but maybe just doesn't have enough money to buy one of Chavez's knives when he drops them. Well, this gives you a little bit better opportunity to get one of these designers' knives in hand. So that's what I think is really, really cool. So what do we have here in the Kasador? By the way, yeah, I'm really digging this knife. But anyway, you've got this kind of olive drab micarta, super grippy. I am digging that quite a bit. Open construction on it, very cool. A fairly deep carry clip. You will have a little bit sticking out of your pocket there. Loop over clip, no recessed pockets, clip screws. Gotta talk to somebody about that. But no. You do have plenty of room in there. So it's not really an issue. I just think, of course, the recessed screws or flat screws, they just look a little bit better. Absolutely. A couple of standoffs there. Lanyard fans. Maybe this one. Maybe you can get a lanyard on there. I think so. I think you'd be okay. I don't know, though. It's pretty close. And unfortunately, lefties, this is a right-hand tip-up carry only. So, no lefty love on this one. You do have the dual thumb studs, though. So, they give you a little bit of lefty love. Just not all the way. So, anyway. As I said, dual thumb studs on the homing. Now, going back through and just looking at the fit and finish. I mean, you do have a little bit of letterbox going on there with your liners. So, that's cool. Nothing major, nothing too protruding or anything like that. Micarta, chamfered out, really nice, done very well. Overall fit and finish. Your body screws and everything are seated very nicely. No issues there whatsoever as far as fit and finish. Centering, yep, you're pretty much dead on center as far as that goes. So overall fit and finish, pretty darn nice. Dual thumb studs, snaps right open. And you guys already know I'm digging the look of this knife. I mean, you've got the swell in the handle that fills the hand really nicely. You've got that nice sort of, they call it a modified drop point blade. I guess maybe because of the swedge. It's a little more of a drastic drop right there. D2 blade steel on this one. That's a wicked swedge. That is definitely a wicked swedge up there. You do have a forward choil, but I'm pretty much calling that an oversized sharpening choil because, yeah, ooh, no. And I tell you what, the tip, the corner, ooh, that's got some bite. So choking up on it might not be something you want to do. Hey, your knife, you do you. I'm personally probably not going to do that. Overall, the cutout for access to your liner lock, you know, I will say that maybe could be just a little bit better. You can see there you do have some milling on there, some of that kind of holes there. I mean, I can get my thumb in there without too much problem. I know some people like a little bit more access, which is never a bad thing, unless it's way too deep. But I mean, obviously you can see there that I am, you know, I'm operating it pretty easily. You just don't have that cutout on the show side. Keeps it more aerodynamic, aesthetically pleasing. I get that for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. I can actuate it pretty easily. Is it a dropper? Yeah, it is. it's pretty sweet on that action. But all right, let's do a spec check here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, just shy of 7 inches. Just shy. Yeah, just shy of 7 inches. You pretty much got a 4-inch handle, which is going to give you just a sub 3-inch blade. Cutting edge is going to be right about 2 3/4. And then your grip length on it is going to be about 3.5 inches. Size comparisons coming up. There it sits up against the PM2. Definitely a much smaller knife than the PM2. I think that's pretty explanatory right there. Now, bug out's going to be a little bit better, but even the bug out's going to edge it out just a little bit. Yeah, a good, you're approaching 1/2 inch on the blade and maybe about 1/4 inch on the handle. Now, I did say, what was that, about 3.5? Now, you guys know 3.5 inch grip length, 3.5 to 3 3/4 is right in my wheelhouse as far as my hand size. Really enjoy how that feels in hand. I can just get a full 4-finger grip on it, and yeah, liking that a lot. Get a weight on it. What do we? Jump the gun. Of course I did. Zero it out. There we go. 3.6, nothing too bad. So it's a little over that ounce per inch, but it's nothing major, and 101 grams. And then our carry. Now, like I said, this is pretty decent in and out of pocket. You do have just a tiny bit sticking out. Nothing real major. Now, coming back to it, you know, I'm always, you know, this part of the clip always gives me a little bit of a concern, especially when it's a little bit wider of a clip. I can kind of feel it. It's not really, I mean, if you can see there, it's kind of hitting me in that sweet spot where my hand kind of naturally gives way there. And, you know, even clamping down on it, it's not really an issue. I mean, yeah, I do have an outline of the clip there, but I'm not calling it, it's not really a hot spot to me. If I grip down that hard on a knife, wow, okay. But anyway, it's not, like again, I'm squeezing down on it. It's going to leave a mark in my hand, kind of, sort of, a little bit. But I don't find it unpleasant. I don't find it uncomfortable. So, yeah, nothing too major there. Again, overall fit and finish done very well on this one, I should say. Well, it's pretty good on the other one too, but we're not talking about that one yet. This is the Kasador, and I'm telling you, I'm digging it. I'm digging the design. I'm digging pretty much everything about it. And so, what do these guys sell for? Well, on Blade Ops, they're selling for right about, what is it? I think it's $99 even on these. So, D2 Micarta, I know you're going to say they're pretty much at the top end of what a price should be. And you know what? They are. $94.99, excuse me. $94.99. Yeah, they are. They absolutely are. I can't disagree with you there. The thing that I will say, and the thing that I find acceptable, we'll say, about it is the fact that you're able to get into some of these designers, like, again, Chavez, Iglesias, Nadeau, at a much more budget-friendly price. And I think that to me is a very cool thing. Are they worth it? If you know what, if you're a Chavez design and you can't afford, $300, $400 for a Chavez knife, you might be able to afford 95. That's pretty much how I look at it. Yeah, agree, disagree, that's fine. Absolutely 100%. Though I expect nothing less for that. Some will, some won't. It's all good, right? We all have different views and we all have different ideas about things. But I'm telling you what, the overall design, feel, yeah, I am really, really liking the Kasador. Designed, again, by Jonas Iglesias of JI Knives for Eikonic Knives. Very cool. Thanks again to Blade Ops for giving me the opportunity to be able to get more knives on the channel, show you guys more knives, and just basically help make just another dream come true. So give me your thoughts, guys. What do you think? Always love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by today. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.